Hello, Serge here from the Backyard Driving Range. All right, we have a question that came in from John Blatt. And John starts off by asking, you told me to tighten my right hand grip, which tightens certain forearm muscles. It also tightens underarm muscles. Is that correct? Absolutely correct. Let's give a brief synopsis of a golf grip. Again, I'm going to talk PPGS, but I'm going to start off by telling you what the rest of the world tells you. They want you to hold the grip very, very softly. Sort of like they use the word, hold it like a baby bird. All right? Well, the problem with that is that you're trying to swing this club fast. You're trying to, in the swing, make a good swing and accelerate that club through impact to a full finish. How are you going to control this golf club if you're standing here holding it like a baby bird? Now, when I do golf lessons, I start off every golf lesson and I do a grip check. There's two things I want to check about the grip. Number one, I'm going to have the student I say, okay, they're on the ground. I say, okay, when you got your grip pressure that you're going to swing this club with, lift it right up here at your belt line. Then I walk in front of them and I take my hand and I twist it. And I'll tell you, even with Surgites, and I've done plenty of videos on dailies on this, I feel the club is nowhere near firm enough, especially in the right hand or the bottom hand. All right, why does it need to be firm? Well, one of the things I've always heard a lot of teachers say to a student, the student says, I keep grabbing the club when I start my transition. I grab the club. What am I doing wrong? And they go back and they look at the student and they say, you're not holding it tight enough. And that's like, excuse me? That's backwards. If he had it tight enough, he wouldn't be grabbing it in a transition. Correct? If you had a good grip on it, you wouldn't have to be increasing your grip pressure. So what is a good grip pressure? I like to call a good grip pressure is a very confident, firm handshake. Not where you're somebody squeezing your hand till you're gonna say uncle. Just a good, firm, solid business handshake. I believe the grip pressure should be equal in both hands. That way they're working together as a unit. Look at how close they are together. Whatever grip you use, whether you use a 10-finger, the interlock, or the overlap, they should be equal. And when we grip the club, we squeeze upward like shaking hands. These fingers squeeze upward. All right? We don't push downward onto the club. You should never make thumbprints, especially with your lower thumb. If you're making thumbprints, that means you're pushing downward on the club. All right? On the grip, that is. All right? So we want equal grip pressure. That way, all the muscles for the tip of the fingers, through the hand, into the wrist, the forearms, and when you grip it, you squeeze it, just like shaking hands. The muscles from the wrist to the elbow is what firms up. Like if I'm going to hit somebody with a backhand, see, I can swing it fast from here. This is what's holding the club. And when you do that and you squeeze properly, you can see that the only muscles moving are the lower muscles on each hand. You got an outer and the inner lower on both arms. You squeeze, you pinch your pointer finger to the thumb, and you see the top muscles moving. The top muscles are the exact wrong muscle groups. That's why you want your right arm relaxed in here, but firm. Squeeze upward. These muscles are the lifters. They're also the pullers. And then after you strike the ball, they become the lifters again. These are the only ones that help you really go up and down. If you're pressing downward on your grip and squeezing downward like this, it's hard to pick it up. At some point in time, you're going to have to flip it up there because it's so tight, you got to relax. Once I set my grip pressure, boom. When I walk in, I set my club down. I'm holding it about 60% of pressure. I'm going to set up to it. I don't like milking the club. You want to set it, but I don't set my full pressure right here because I walk in. If I come here and I've walked in, I'm going to come here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to set it up, face, get my feet set, a couple waggles, and I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to go into what I call lockdown. Boom, I just went with both hands equal from here to there on both hands. So I get that couple waggles, Lockdown, and the club starts in a nanosecond. Boom, boom, bang. That's how you get a good grip. Firm. Relatively firm in both hands, like a handshake. The pressure is from here to there, and in the mitt and up the tree, in the mitt up the tree, come down, and then you let go. Work on a firm, constant, consistent grip pressure, and you will have better control of the club and be able to swing it with more power, more speed, and hit the ball more solid and straight. That's it for the search for today, and I'll be speaking with you all again soon.